Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're all well. Nigel Farage, as you can see on the screen. Um, I'm not a fan of Nigel Farage, but I'm not a fan of him. I just kind of feel like he's playing us, to be honest. And I seen a video from Tay, one of Charlie Beach's bodyguards, or DJ Media's bodyguard at this point. Christian Warfare, the channel. I seen a video. He made a video yesterday or day before saying Nigel Farage will betray you, which I kind of agree with Tay. To be honest, I think that's kind of the crack, and you've always got to have somebody who's saying the opposite of whatever was happening. It's kind of the way of things, left and the right, and opposition, and such thing as controlled opposition, which works a lot better for the powers that be. So Nigel Farage could very well be a long-term plant, controlled opposition. It's just the way the game plays out in many ways. Most people have sold us out. Even if you think they haven't, again, I think Donald Trump's doing a slightly better job in Nigel Farage in pulling the wool over the people's eyes at this point. But I think maybe also, like Donald Trump, Nigel Farage is very similar, and they're quite good friends, to be honest, in the background. So I don't really trust the man, to be honest. That's the bottom line here. I don't really trust him. I wouldn't vote for him. I wouldn't let him be prime minister. Because he kind of fits the agenda to now put a right wing person in after a left wing, and the way things are going, and he'll remove laws and human rights and things like this, and it'll all be part of the plan to send us further down the shit pipe. So I kind of see that being what's going to happen here. Anyhow, this isn't really about Nigel Farage, to be honest. It is slightly, but more so what the left wing idiots have been doing and been shouting at the Muslims here, and the Muslims have told them quite straightforward. You're not on our team. You fucking pack of weirdos. So nobody wants the left wing. The right wing don't like the left wing. We don't want you. You're all fucking weirdos. The Muslims don't want you because you're all fucking weirdos. So it's a good point. It's a good point. It's been made before. If the Muslims take over and get Sharia law, the first people that will behead is the left wing. So this is why the left wing are more stupid than anyone could possibly believe. They teamed up with a team that would kill them if they got power. So that's how clever the left wing are. It's a stupidity yet to be seen on planet Earth. In thousands of years of history, there is yet to be stupidity of this level seen on planet Earth. But here it is in 2025. We've got it. So let's have a listen to Farage. He's more going on about some of the Muslims in Tower Hamlet. It's time to wake up. But he doesn't offer a solution, I don't think. And again, this could all just be working into the Tommy Robinson agenda of the Muslims and a civil war. And stoking the civil war. Again, it kind of looks like that's what the plan is now. It really does look like the plan is civil war for us. It won't go well down in the Midlands and Birmingham area and Manchester. This will be a fucking shit show down there. Yeah, it really won't go well. So let's have a listen to Nigel.
It's time to talk about racism and extremism in Britain. Think about this. Last Saturday, a march was planned, an anti-Islamic extremism march was planned. Have a look at what happened in response. Here we see large numbers of men, mostly young men, all men, no women, wearing a black style uniform, many with face masks, marching almost like an army.
Yeah, they were ready for a fight. I've said this in the previous video. It's pretty clear they were ready for a fight. All males on fighting age, not a woman in sight. These people as well, the Muslims, they wouldn't. The woman is a lesser creature, if you want, to the Muslims. And they wouldn't have them fighting. No, 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 no. Would probably protect their women, and this is why they put them in the burqas and stuff as well. It's it's not the woman's world fighting, possibly in the Muslim religion, and that's kind of proof as well that they kind of wanted to fight, that there wasn't a woman in sight. They wouldn't let the women attend, it would seem. So it very much does look like they want to fight.
Aggressively through the streets of East London. I think these are some of the most frightening scenes I've ever seen in this country. And I say that particularly because every calm day, we had a lot more young men of fighting age coming into our country who've thrown away their documents, so we've no idea who they really are. But here's the really interesting bit. Joining them on the demo were the hard left Stand Up to Racism group. And have a look at this exchange.
There's no need for that. We're on the right side, bro. No, we're not. Yes, we are, bro.
No, we're not. Yeah, we've been trying to tell you for quite some time, left-wing idiots, that the Muslims aren't really on your team. They'll let you fucking do your job and play along, but the minute the table's turned here, the tide has turned, it's all over for you people. It's absolutely all over for every single one of you transvestites and fucking woke idiot fucking liberal morons. They will behead a lot of you, throw you off buildings, you name it. It will be done. It's been done before. So yeah, the left wing there. Do you think the left wing will get the message? Do you think the left wing will notice that this has happened? That the Muslims have told them, quite frankly, piss off. We don't fucking like you. And when it comes to the time of war, where you're not on our team, you're nothing but a hindrance. None of you can fight. So, will you please piss off?
We're on the same side. No, we're not. And this is the point.
Yeah, I mean, there we go. Nigel said it clear as day there. Everyone in the cheap seats on the left wing, we're on your side. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't know if you want to. I don't know how you. I don't know how you want to put any more clearly than that. We're on your side. No, you're not. Fuck off. We don't want you. The right wing doesn't want you. Nobody wants you. You're all a pack of weirdos. Piss off. So, yeah, that's a sign of the future there. Sign of the future. Will the left wing realise now join the right wing? Because you will all be beheaded or thrown off buildings. This will happen. This is set in stone.
Some of the left in this country have got this nutty idea that those that are moving towards hardline Islamic extremism are on the same side as they are, and they're not. What they were chanting, what the group of men in black were chanting, was strong, anti-Zionist, very clearly anti-Jewish, praising their own martyrs, by which they mean those engaged in war against Jews and the Israelis. It was outright racism on the streets of London. The protest against extremism is banned, and yet those that march in response display open racism and open extremism, and the police do absolutely nothing. That, folks, is too...
Again, I've mentioned this in another video with the police, and although it is still two-tier, it's they don't want to fight the Muslims because exactly. I mean, he starts off by saying it's one of the scariest scenes he's ever seen in Britain, but then he's quite willing to throw all the police to the wolves, and have the police get the fuck knocked out of them by a load of Muslims. And again, it's all the escalation of that as well. Being the police, you keep the peace, and I completely understand why you don't want to fucking go against the Muslims, because they do that. They come out in number. They come out in number, and they don't fuck about. So the mentality, again, it's not having a go here, but it's not a British mentality. They will attack the police. We've seen with the Manchester airport scenes, and it was a woman copper, and she literally got her nose fucking plastered all over her face and probably broken by the Muslims in the Manchester thing. They didn't give a fuck if it was a woman. They fucking plastered her right in the nose. So they don't give a fuck, to be honest. Once the kicks off, they don't give a fuck. They will fight with weapons. Last thing the police want is getting chopped up in the fucking streets. And again, I kind of understand that, to be honest, both from the point of the actual individual policeman or woman, or from higher up, and what would happen if it all escalated. So you kind of have to keep the peace. We shouldn't have let so many of them in, to be honest. That's where the problem lies. We've let so many in. Now there's too many to control. and that number there is nothing really compared to how many's here. So I can see this not really not going well, to be honest.
Two-tier Britain. That, folks, is the scary situation that we're in, and we all need to wake up to a truth.
We need to wake up to the truth, apparently. But I very much think he's playing us. I really do. Into a civil war with Tommy Robinson now. I think they're the people. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing anyway. I'm seeing Nigel Farage and Tommy Robinson trying to kind of stoke a civil war with the Muslims, and it's working. It really is working, as we're seeing from the scenes of the Muslims. They're all gathering in number. So the future is civil war, I would predict. On the current path, the outcome is civil war. It won't be right now. It'll be months and years away, I would imagine. Possibly next year, next summer. But yeah, it looks like civil war is on the way, and the left wing as well are all idiots and don't realise what team what they're supposed to be on here. As we've heard clearly in this video, let's hear it again. Let's hear it again here. For the cheap seats, all the left wingers in the cheap seats. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. It's the absolute truth here, to be honest. Where I've got gremlins in the machine. Gremlins in the machine. I have got my PlayStation on. It's the usual. Come on here so I can finish the video, for fuck's sake.
There's no need for that. We're on the right side, bro. No, we're not. Yes, we are, bro.
No, we're not. So there you go. There it is. Clear as day. We're on the same side, bro. No, we're not. Peace.